Hello and welcome to today's video. We are diving into the fascinating world of the iterative model in software development life cycle. In this video, we will explore the phases of this model with multiple real-world examples, and we will provide clear explanations at every step. So, whether you are a seasoned developer or you are a tester or just getting started, this video is for you. So now let's get started. So the first, uh, let's begin with the basics. What is iterative model? The iterative model is a software development approach that breaks the project into smaller pieces or smaller unmanageable pieces. These pieces are developed and tested in life cycles or iterations or cyclic forms. So it's like a building a puzzle one piece at a time, gradually revealing the bigger picture. So for example, imagine constructing a skyscraper instead of a building the entire structure at once. You build one floor, inspect it, make improvements, and then move on to the next one. It's iterative, you refine and build upon what you have learned. The second one is, now let's explore the phases of the iterative model in detail. Okay, so first one is requirements gathering and planning. This phase is all about collecting project requirements and defining the scope. It's like setting the blueprint for a project. So now I'm explaining with an example. So if you are developing a mobile app, this phase involves gathering user stories, designing the app's features, and creating a plan for development. So the next one is iterative planning. So in this phase, you plan a specific iteration, what needs to be done, how long it will take, and who will do it. It's like planning the tasks for a week. So now I'm explaining with an example. So generally in the agile development, iteration planning is similar to a sprint planning meeting. You decided what features or tasks will be completed during the iteration. Okay. The next one is iteration execution. Now it's time to roll up your sleeves and start building. Developer create a portion of the software and testers perform their magic. So now I'm explaining with an example. If you are working on a game, an iteration might focus on creating a specific game level. Developers code the level and testers play and provide the feedback. So the next one is review and feedback. After each iteration, there is a review. It's like watching the rough cut of a movie before finalizing it. So I'm explaining with an example for this phase. Suppose you are designing a website. In this phase, you review the design with the stakeholders and gather feedback to make improvements. The fifth one is iteration retrospective. In this phase, you reflect on the iteration, what went well, what did not. It's like analyzing your performance after a sports match. So in this phase, I want to explain with an example. In agile environment, a retrospective meeting is held at the end of each iteration. You discuss what worked, what did not, and how to improve for the next iteration. So the next one is iteration implementation. Using the feedback and insights gained, you implement changes and improvements. It's like revising and polishing your draft. For example, back to our mobile app development, this phase involves making necessary changes based on user feedback and then moving forward. The next one is repeat. The iterative model is a continuous loop. You go through these phases repeatedly until the software reaches the desired quality and functionality. So let's start with an example. Just like writing a book, You write a chapter, review it, get feedback, make changes, and repeat this process until the book is complete. So this is all about iterative model. So the iterative model offers a practical way to develop software by breaking into manageable parts and refining it over time by using real world examples and clear explanations. We hope this video has a shed light on this approach. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe and share it with your friends. Thanks for joining us today and we will see you in the next video.